Hi, my name is Sue Cusack, and I work at Lesley University in their Graduate School of Education. I'm on faculty here in their Educational Technology program, and I also direct the Lesley STEAM Learning Lab. I think assessing is a challenge when you're discussing making. There's a long history in education of what a summative assessment might look like, and it's often like a paragraph essay or a worksheet or something that's pretty easy to scan to make sure that the students got all of the pieces that they need. But once you go off-road, it creates a new dynamic, and it's a new challenge to actually assess. The Maker way of knowing is a pedagogy that is really quite powerful for engaging students in critical thinking, in problem solving, in perseverance, dealing with ambiguity. Those are all competencies that are kind of squishy. For me, I think one of the things that helps make it a little simpler is clarity around your goals. Whether your Maker activity is aligned to the standards, perhaps it's not. Perhaps it is really just an opportunity for students to engage in a self-directed activity. But in some way, I would imagine there's a goal in mind for a teacher that models how a student can work collaboratively with another partner, can use their communication skills, engages in an iterative design process, clarity at the upfront on what your goal is for engaging students in a Maker activity makes it a bunch easier to assess. Catherine McNeil out of BC, she has a website that has some tools relative to thinking about student progress on those types of skills. There's a resource that we lean on quite a bit, and it's by Stanford. It's about science and language for English language learners as it relates to the next generation standards. You'll see a Venn diagram that shows the connection between the math, ELA, and science practice standards. We have a resource that we share with teachers that can help you get at that formative assessment piece. The first side talks about questions to ponder so that when kids get stuck, what's your response? And then on the other side of this, we have assessment strategies. And so you can engage in all sorts of things. A gallery walk would be where students go and look at each other's work and provide them with feedback. An exit ticket would be a question that you might have in advance for a student to share something, some aspect of the experience. One of our teachers did exit tickets when she was doing a green screen activity in the placing her kids in the Amazon. And she was asking them, how was that experience? What did you learn? What worked? What didn't work? And so that gives kids an opportunity to, it forces a reflection. I think that the affordances of making can be extraordinarily deep. They can help students develop passions in areas that they never knew that they were excited by. They can help them develop competence in areas that they didn't know that they could engage in. And it is a very strong vehicle for helping students develop a better sense of their metacognitive abilities.
Hi everyone! Welcome to the fourth Hangout for Educators. Today's topic is assessing Maker learning.
Today's session is going to run a little bit differently than the ones we've had in the past. Instead of all of you proposing breakout rooms, we've pre-created some rooms, and you're going to join one of those to play a game that's called Meta Rubric. It was developed here at MIT by a group called the Teaching Systems Lab.
Now, the goal of Meta Rubric is to get you thinking about what makes a good rubric for a creative, open-ended maker project. What are some effective ways to evaluate learning when it comes to a creative project or a maker project? And you actually get to do this by participating and engaging with a little mini maker project of your own.
So you'll have about 45 minutes to play this game in groups of 5. When you join a breakout room, the instructions that you need to learn how to play the game will be in the Etherpad waiting for you. You'll also want to make sure that you grab some pens and some Post-it notes or pieces of paper that are about the size of a Post-it note in order to play the game. It's also important that you enable your webcam to play, so if you're having any technical problems in the breakout rooms, just let us know. We'll be here in the lobby. Just ping us in the chat.
Each breakout room is limited to 5 people, so just find a room with vacancy. And as last time, start by introducing yourself, jotting down your name in the Etherpad. So now, enjoy and see you later.